Everyone, what's up? It's my first video. Welcome to Civ 6. So today we're going to be hopping back into it. I've not played this in a while, so we're going to see how this goes. We're going to do random leader on Emperor with online speed, continents, small, and we're going to play a vanilla game of Civ today. As always, I enjoy doing abundant resources, and I'm also playing with the detail map tax mod so I can show off some planning things. So let's hop right into it.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water.
Ooh, okay, we got the Age of Steam Victoria. So what this is good for, Victoria is very, very production based and very, very power based. So we're going to be trying to scale very vertically in this game and obtain a lot of strategic resources. And we're also going to be able to generate a lot of gold with the Royal Navy dockyard.
For your loyal redcoats and overwhelming navy will surely carry the day. With your calm and steady touch, you can bring all lands under England's sway.
So yeah, we're going to want to settle on a lot of coastlines, trying to get Royal Navy dockyards and industrial zones up adjacent to each other. We also want to settle on coastlines because hopefully we can go raid other people's coastlines with our sea dogs. And we can also get ironclads up really early because we get 2 more iron and coal per turn. And that will also be good to sell off to all of the bots. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is quite a good start location. As we can see, we're surrounded by 2 luxury resources. So my thought here is to go put city center here. This is what the detail map tax is for, because now I can plan where I'm going to put everything. So if I settle city here, dockyard there, probably industrial zone out here, or maybe here. Maybe +1 industrial zone. And then, actually wait a sec. Yeah, maybe like this kind of sort of thing. Trying to get that up online. Gonna move the warrior out to see if we can find anything else. It's just more amber. So if I were to move this here instead, let's remap this a little bit. If I were to move my settler here, because if I put a city here, it gets 2 amber, right? So if I were to put this here instead, and then dockyard goes there, and something like this work? Don't think that works any better though. But we'll get access to this fish tile a lot earlier, and I will start with culture. I think I'm just going to settle here and plan from here. So we are going to settle right in place. We want to beeline celestial navigation, so that goes astrology. But we also want to unlock strategics as quickly as possible, so I'm actually going to start with animal husbandry, because all my strategics get bonuses. And we're going to start with a scout. Major flood, that's quite good early in the game, because now these are 3 food tiles. even though my city will take a little bit of damage, it'll heal, and these are now 3 food tiles, so my city will grow very quickly. We're just gonna move him around. Keep exploring outward. Okay, there's another river up here. So we're gonna go actually double scout this game because this seems like a decent sized map. And this way I can hopefully find out where the best places are to settle.
If there are no dogs in heaven.
So there's definitely a barbarian camp somewhere down here. We're gonna want to immediately now go sailing. Actually, no, do we? No, we probably want mining. We're gonna go mining first, try to get the luxuries up online. So, did I pull any horses? No, I did not. Okay, but there are horses down here. When Lahore. Oh, me hangs. Okay, so Lahore, decent for a faith build. I'm not worried about faith that much this game. As always, go discipline and probably nah. Now we're gonna go God King this time. Try to get early Pantheon and foreign trade. Start producing a settler. And I want to see if I have to move inward, because I would prefer to stay on the outskirts of the map. But, ooh, that is a economic city-state. Okay, so this is actually really good, because I can build mounds that get +3 gold and 1 amenity. So I'm going to try to get suzerain of that very quickly if possible. There's the barbarian camp that I was talking about. That scout's gonna get hit, but that's fine. Scout's not gonna get hit. Okay, so now we want sailing. I want to get you probably into the forest down here. You're gonna go out and around. You're gonna come back this way. Tribal village, nice. Bonuses. State workforce. I want to see if you can go around. Another flood. Okay, it's honestly not a bad thing, because every time it floods, it gets more food. And here's the other coastline. Okay, so we're gonna have to go way out and around if we want to get to there. We're gonna start with craftsmanship. 2 more turns so I can get a builder. Take us 10 horses. Ooh, that's not ideal, because are you at a loss to him? No, you're not. Okay, you're gonna move there. We definitely want probably we're gonna go monument into builder now. I would put a city here too, as well. Because what the plan is, dockyard, right? We're gonna go dockyard, industrial zone, and then probably move the rainforest and go for a commercial hub, because that's a lot of gold. If we were to do that, we want another city to be relatively close. So we're gonna build a triangle, that's what it's called. We want to get all of our districts boosted up, but this map's not really good for that connection. So I think we're gonna want to go probably here. Or wait, is there a place out and around to go, or is that's just desert? Okay, going down to the bananas. I think it's time to go for the bananas. Oh, but I do finish sailing in 2 turns, so we're gonna sit here and just wait. I'll wait one more turn. You're just gonna skip your turn for now. You're keep going exploring the desert. That's a civ. Okay. That's great to know, because that means I can forward settle them.
Vessel is large, mate.
So we yoink this. 20 gold. Buy a trader. These traders early game are sick. We also need astrology now to go for the our early games celestial navigation. You're gonna go meet the civ. Nubia. Okay, Nubia's a very war-faced civ, especially in deserts. So this is a little scary, but I think it should be alright. I just need to try to get my friendship up with them. Send them delegation. Ah, they declined. Yeah, because I get minus. I sell them all my horses. 3 gold for 30 turns. I will gladly accept that because I don't need them, even though she's a war-focused civ that can't support that many. I'm gonna try to send her delegation this turn and hopefully she accepts it now. Yes, okay, delegation's through, so hopefully my friendship will start to rise. You're gonna move back. You're gonna immediately go out there too. Because basically all I want to do is try to improve my friendship with, so hopefully late game we're allies, because she's a very war focused civ. So I want to really be allies and not enemies, because she's a very formidable late game enemy. Okay, a lot of silver up here, that could be good. Oh, and there's a barbarian camp, that's a little sketchy. Thinking I might want a warrior to come back up. I know I'm trying to play this as passively as possible. Why? So minus some from first impressions. Okay. Let's let that ride out.
Skill without imagination.
Okay, we're 1 turn away. So yeah, we're 1 turn away, so I'm just gonna leave it. Oh no, wait, it is this turn. Never mind, we want to switch it out. Now we're gonna go for urban planning. All cities have +1 production. And we're also going to grab state workforce, and we want the fishing boats one, I believe, because we're going to be settling on the coast a lot. Like, and you see all these fish tiles that get fish boats. That will be a lot of extra production late game. And you're going to want to retreat. Oh, comes another civ. Poland. I've not played with Poland a lot, so I don't know what their focus is primarily. Poland. Let's look. Ancient Era is going to end. I'm good. Okay, they like faith builds. Okay, so Poland's going to be kind of an enemy. we're gonna build another. We're gonna build a slinger. Kind of want to improve these more than anything else, because if I improve these, then my city will start getting amenities. And amenities boost production by quite a bit. Sweet, I got candy. That would have been a lot helpful earlier, but that's alright.
I don't believe in astrology.
Your pottery. Want that mine up and going. And I think we want you to settle here. What do we want there? So here we get fresh water, but here we get the extra banana tiles. So I'm thinking here actually. Ooh, and those 2 extra fish tiles, yeah. And then we're gonna probably go domestic trade routes. Ooh, okay, governors. So governors give a lot of special effects. Generally Magnus or Pingala is good early. I always go with Pingala because you get plus 15% science and culture in your capital early game.
It is equally important.
So yeah, and then we're gonna go for probably early empire. So I'm gonna finish that next turn. Get that boost. Do you want to build a holy site? Probably not. Do I have irrigation? I don't. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a builder. I want the builder to come out here to do the fish tiles. This builder, I also want to go do the fish tiles, as that gives +1 food and +1 production. I really want that. I'll have you do the amber and that fish. So you're kind of just going to fortify. I want you to settle here. And then build... We're just going to have you start with a monument. How's my AR score doing? I'm in a normal age. Okay, there's no shot. I can do that in 9 turns. Or 8 turns to get 9 AR score. We're just going to take a normal age first era, I think. That is totally fine. I'm gonna beat this out. This guy's gonna keep moving. Need more housing. That should be alright. Because after I get Potter, I can get the granary, which gives more housing, and I can buy it with gold.
No man ever wetted.
Yep, so now we're gonna buy in a granary. And now we go, now we're gonna go, yeah, now we go CNAF. Yep, here comes Nubia. Nubia's starting to like me. Now we grab our second settler. This builder is gonna move out here. We want the builder on this fish tile. You're gonna promote with battle cry. And now with this builder we're building, getting our second luxury, because now we have +1 amenities. That city's still gonna keep growing. Oh, and the Dead Sea. Okay, so the Dead Sea is up at the top of the map. Could I get it? Don't think so.
It was luxuries like air conditioning.
Now we're gonna keep plus 1 production in all cities. I'm gonna choose. Will I finish political philosophy actually? No. Okay, I'll finish it next era. We're gonna start that. We're gonna promote Pingala with research. You're getting that extra science up online. So that's actually a lot of extra science this early in the game. I want you moving faster through woods and rainforest. Yeah, because my science going to jump from 5.5 to 11.9, so my science just doubled. Which is a lot. Like, now I'm outpacing this, now I'm outpacing both. We're going to see if I can get a friendship with Nubia. Yes. So now, let's see if I can also get open borders. Jadwiga. There we go. Yeah, -3. So if I get +3, she should stop going down. Take 5 gold as well. She will still not accept my delegation. Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna have the builder move back. Ooh, eruption. That doesn't really affect me because it's on the other side. We're gonna pursue. You're gonna go out here to build that. And then purchase this tile. So there are a lot of galleys. There's going to be a lot of barbarians up in this area because nobody's in the desert right now. We're going to want a granary here. Do that so we immediately finish Sina. And then we want the Royal Navy Dockyard almost immediately in both. And what happens is that if you place the dockyard, it then stops increasing in cost every time. So like here, we're going to place it here because we can't place it there. So we want to build the dockyard here. You want a dockyard in pretty much every city. Actually, we're going to have you start with a dockyard. Because as you build more of your unique districts, we will also scale a lot with our gold production. And if we scale a lot with our gold production, then we start to be able to buy more and more things. So this early, I always think Classical Republic's really good. Just because this way you get the 2 economic slots, and you can still plug in discipline. I always like to go trade routes and charismatic leader because I already have the first bonus with all these. I think we're gonna go monumentality here. Or do we want free inquiry? I think we're gonna go for inquiry. And then we're gonna go for... I can't really use either of these. But I will go for military tradition. Warrior's gonna go out and around. Now where do I want to settle next? This is the real question, because I'm out of coastline up here. I could go out and around to get up to here. Or here, actually, this would be a better spot. If I do that, there isn't much scaling I can do. Or what I could also do is I could go down here and settle here. Which I think this is making more sense to me right now, just because that way get amber to sell and the horses. And we get, yeah, this makes more sense. So we're gonna go down here. Warrior, you're just gonna fortify. Scout. Okay, so there's that barbarian camp that's producing all those galleys. They're gonna start coming down here, which is a little scary, but it should be alright.
The man who has... I don't underrate the value of military.
Okay, so Nubia just had their volcano erupt, games and recreation. You are gonna build a plantation. That's quite good for gold. The AI is starting to wipe out city-states, which is kind of what they like to do early in the game. Next turn is our first dockyard. Then I think we want a campus as well. Oh, another eruption, dude. It's just getting pummeled. That's +4 era score too.
All you have to do is cross out.
And we got writing. Now we want to go currency. And then do we want a lighthouse? Or what wonder do we want to build? Because here's the thing. Campus, right? I could build a +4 campus. Actually, I would wipe the sheep. But I could use a build charge. Or I could build one of these wonders. So here's the thing. Adamananki, right? It's a good wonder. The problem is if I search floodplains. Not plains, what do I want? Grass. Grassland floodplains. So yeah, the only floodplains and marsh tiles I have are these currently. Because these aren't floodplains, those are rainforest. So Adamananki kinda doesn't do a lot. Hang Gardens is good because it ups housing. I think we're gonna go camp the +4 campus for now though, because even though it'll wipe the sheep, it's worth it for that early 4 science. Yeah, because now my gold production is up to +26 gold per turn. So like, now in Liverpool, for example, I want to build a campus here, like as always, because my plan, I think, for this city, probably build that +1 campus, and maybe a holy site. So like, holy site, and campus. Yeah, because I can put a holy site and campus up here. And in a couple turns, when I can afford it, I'm gonna place a, I'm gonna purchase a builder in the city for 115, which is only gonna be 2 turns of gold. This is why I like having gold early in the game, because it makes it a lot easier to having gold makes it a lot easier to develop your cities.
Monet, if it does not...
And I think we're gonna play till turn 50. Because in that way I can show off a good chunk of this game.
Sometimes the
Good chunk of the early game. We're just unlocking everything. Diplo favor. So yeah, as of right now, we're literally just gonna start cycling through turns, developing our cities, getting more builders. +3 era score.
My shot mysticism is the mistake of an accident.
We're now gonna go for bronze working. Bronze working, defensive tactics, and a library, because then I will get another era score. I have 2 envoys now. So I'm gonna keep moving you. I need to buy a builder. Or just builder. Now that builder will be able to go. We're gonna develop the horses, the amber, and the olives. And then we're gonna sell off the extra amber for a little bit of money to use for development. Now I'm not gonna remove that actually yet, because I can harvest it first. I know I removed the sheep, but that was because I wanted that a little bit more urgently. I don't need this one as much, even though this is also a +3 campus. But I think we're gonna start. Do we want a 4th settler? Not out here. So here there isn't much place to settle. I guess I could go like down here. But there isn't much out here, and there is no fresh water. So I'm thinking what can I build? The oracle also there. Honestly, this is a 2-2 tile. I'm thinking we just remove it. Get the campuses up and going. So we want to build a very strong navy early.
Bronze is the mirror of
And control a lot of the coastline. Yeah, because look, if I do this, that's a 3-4 tile. Which that is a crap ton of production. Shipbuilding, create a great admiral. So great admirals are also quite good early. I like getting them because they help to increase the amount of things you can explore in the ocean early game, because early game you don't have that much access to the ocean. And this way I can actually get out and go find the other continent, meet more civs early before they can get over here. See, where do I want to go? If I go to Valletta, that gives me an extra science, which could be good. Or I could get an extra envoy and candy. Candy's bonus, if I get it to 3, is receive a relic every time I get a new natural wonder, which that could be decent. But I think this is more important right now, just to get more of those up and running. Get more science going, especially this early in the game. Well, I'm actually quite close to getting a golden age too, which would be very nice. So I'm gonna now start just spewing out all of these. Which one of these? Maybe go watermill, then mine. You're gonna run. Then I want you to come up here and build a mine, because then we can sell amber. Because not all civs control amber.
defense is superior to opulence.
Feudalism. Serfdom is one of the best things in the entire game. We want to promote you to connoisseur. Or, yeah, connoisseur. Get the extra culture now. I don't think you can outrun this way, but we're gonna try. Die. Yep.
There is nothing but a plank.
Okay, that's alright. My military strength is currently 15, which isn't great. Especially if we're gonna get invaded. I really want this, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it. Because yeah, now I can get amber. And now I can try to sell my extra amber, because only one copy applies. I'm going to try to sell my extra, yeah, for 5 gold per turn. Or if I go to Poland, I can sell it for, well, they already have amber, so they'll only give me 1 gold. So I'm going to go to Nubia and sell them my extra for 5 gold per turn. Now we're going to go out. So Nubia's liking that I have a lot of districts. Because one of their
A man on a horse is
one of their things, or one of their agendas is city planner, so like the maximum number of districts, which a lot of my cities have. So now we're gonna get apprenticeship for to finally be able to get a industrial zone. Claim another great admiral. So now in here we're gonna purchase a lighthouse for the extra housing. And then we're gonna wait a couple turns so that I can get another builder. Or not builder, trader. Now you're gonna build a water mill. Honestly, how many turns would Colossus take? 22. I think that's worth it for you to do. You can build Colossus. You're gonna go out this way. My goal right now is just to go all the way around this coastline. To hopefully explore. Okay, 2 more turns. So we're gonna keep exploring as much as we can, try to find any areas that we can still settle, or at least get an effective settler out. And now we can get another. So we're gonna go in Leeds actually, and we're gonna buy this trader. You're gonna keep going out this way. And you go down and around. So we're gonna play turn 50, so this is our last turn.
we're all apprentices in a
So our goal is to get a golden age, which we already have. Which is sweet, because now that we have a golden age, what we can do is we don't really have to focus on era score this era. I want to build the mausoleum. I think the mausoleum is probably worth it, so I'm going to build a mausoleum. And you're going to also go trade with Valletta. Actually, no, you're going to go to London. You're going to go up. Okay, so in
Co dzień modlę się o duszę Twoją, iż odnajdziesz mądrość Pana.
So our next video, our goal is to continue to expand our military and hopefully be able to finish exploring the map. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day.